Halo semuanya, nama saya maksudnya di channel Misal 25. Kali ini kita kembali lagi di game Trails of Cold Steel 1 lagi teman-teman. Oke, sorry banget teman-teman, gua nggak upload di minggu sebelumnya teman-teman, karena gua, kalau kalian nggak tahu, gua sering live stream di Discord teman-teman. Discordnya Pak Rin, Discordnya ini ya, gua lagi mainin yang game-game yang belum gua tamatin teman-teman. Kayak contohnya itu Trails in the Sky 2, gua belum namatin, dan gua udah jauh mainnya teman-teman. Gua udah kayak satu chapter lagi gua bakal tamat di game itu. Jadi ya aduh ya Allah. Jadi ya gue udah lagi namat, dan akhirnya minggu ini gue bisa record lagi teman-teman. Dan karena gue kadang juga gak punya waktu juga untuk nge-record ya teman-teman. Oke, kita balik lagi ke game ini teman-teman. Di video sebelumnya kita udah melakukan oleh ibunya Alisa di sini teman-teman, dan ya kita langsung lanjut aja teman-teman di sini. Bentar, gue buka guide dulu, dan gue lupa sampai mana, rada jujur. Sampai mana ya, gue lupa. Sorry teman-teman kalau misalkan suara gue agak beda ya, gue lagi pilek aja teman-teman. Oke, sebentar, gue rada lupa gue udah nyampe mana. Oke.
Right.
Oke. Gue udah ketemu ini ya, dan ya kita langsung lanjut aja. Tapi sebelum gue mulai, seperti biasa, kalian jangan lupa like video ini, jangan lupa subscribe channel saya, dan jangan lupa share teman-teman kalian kalau saya ada video baru untuk kalian. Oke, yuk kita lanjut. Kita keliling dulu rumahnya si Alisa. Oh, ini pintu keluar, gue gak tahu. Aduh ya Allah. Kenok aja lah coba. Vie bisa bercanda ya sekarang ya, keren ya. Dulu pas pertama kali diem aja anjir. Oke. Oh, ini purpose ya. Ini purpose teman-teman. Goblok. Ya sih. Oke. Apa sih? Bukan map, oh start. Gua kebiasaan mencet select teman-teman. Soalnya di Trails in the Sky gua buka map itu select, kebiasaan aja. Kalau di CS kan select itu buka jurnal, gue lupa. Oke, kita ngomong sama kau. Goblok. Kau. Apa pula itu? Oh, bisa main black card. Oke, si Sharon turun. Kita katanya bisa main black card sama Alisa sama VA. Kita coba. Oh iya dong. Enggak deh, gak usah. Soalnya kalau nggak salah dua-duanya gue udah penuh deh untuk win deh. Coba cek dulu. Iya, gue udah level 5, ngapain lagi gue main blade card. Oke, di situ. Ngapain lagi gue main blade card teman? Nggak gitu. Oh. Gak usah. Ya sih, intinya tadi si Win itu nanya sebenarnya Maya Lisa itu ada masalah atau gimana gitu, kok sampai bisa batal gitu loh. Tapi si Sharon bilang apa, gak apa-apa kok, kamu gak usah khawatirin dia nggak apa-apa, tapi itu juga bukan urusanmu kok. Ya gue ngerti, tapi benar nggak kalau ini ada hubungannya sama kejadian yang RMP dan Provincial Army tadi sore gitu loh. Si Sharon langsung diem di situ. tapi ya intinya gini loh teman, istilahnya Win di sini tuh cuma pengen tahu aja sih ya, biasa Win itu orangnya kepo gitu loh istilahnya kan, emang ya bener-bener. Alisa masuk sana, oke. Ya biasa lah Rin gitu. Gua udah ini aja. Kita masuk ya teman.
Hey, Elisa.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, were you worried?
A little, yeah. Seeing you like that just kind of reminded me.
Oh, right. I'm so pathetic. I keep going on about how I'm going to be independent, but then I get all worked up over something as trivial as this.
Seeing the city from above at night is really something, though. And to think, you got to take in a beautiful view like this every night growing up.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be my grandfather, my father, and my mother here. Then after my father died, Sharon joined us. But through the years, my family has always enjoyed seeing the lighted windows of Ruhr at night.
Something that never changed, huh? I guess it is to you what Ymir's mountains are to me.
Maybe every family has something like that. Still, first my grandfather left, and now Sharon and I aren't here most of the time either. Mother just stays here all on her own. Every time I think of that, I just feel like crying. I can't understand why she chooses to be so...
I thought so. You're not just angry at her then.
Well, she gets under my skin, that's nothing new. But if I was in her place, I don't know how I'd cope. I couldn't live like she does, losing herself in her work all alone with no friends or loved ones by her. She wasn't like that before, back when my dad was still alive. She's always been a career woman, but back then she was kind, funny. She had this warmth, you know? But ever since Dad passed away, she hasn't been the same. Work became her life. She pushed Grandfather out as chairman. I've never seen her indulge herself. Not even once. If she isn't dining with some business partner, she eats nutrition bars instead of meals. Sharon scolds her for it, but that's how she is. And that's why I'm scared.
Win.
That's really sweet, Elisa.
Where did that come from?
Polos banget dia orang muda.
You're always looking out for the people in your life. Even when they get on your nerves, you still care about them.
Kata-kata lu bener, cuma kelakuan lu, hey.
It's like how you and I were at first, or how you were with... Heck, I still remember how you told me off for her. You've been keeping an eye out for Milliam all this time, too. And you should know that we're all really I'm worried about what's happening here, and this is your home. And your mother might be... I think we should look in...
What? But with all our field study tasks, where would we find the...
Why not do it while we're out handling those? Making some headway is always better than making none, right?
Oh, itu gua setuju sih.
I mean, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Fee cares. So does Elliot. Makiist. We can use our time in the city to poke around and find out more, you know, kind of like we always do.
Well... if you say so, but I'll save the thanks. I doubt Sharon will tell us anything, no matter how much we pester her. But I'll ask around and see if anyone I know has any... It shouldn't be too late to give some of them a call.
All right, I'll leave the info gathering. Once we get our task list tomorrow, we can just...
All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start calling my contacts.
Apa?
Oh,
Lu mau ngomongin soal tadi kan?
If I were you, I wouldn't go around stroking girls' heads like that.
Bentar wajib.
I mean, you don't just go whispering sweet nothings into any girl's ear, do you?
Huh? Oh. Sorry. It's something I always did to my sister when she was feeling down.
Itu adik. Ini orang lain. Tolong bedakan. Oke? Sampai batuk gua. Nih Rin ini polos banget sih orangnya. Goblok emang.
But now that you mention it, when I stopped doing it, she called me insensitive and got all
Ya
upset.
gara-gara lu.
I think your sister and I would have a lot to talk about. But anyway, I'll see you later.
Kan itu adik. Ini orang lain. Beda. Gitu.
All right.
Rin bener-bener. Kalau
Well, she
kalau ini
seems like
bukan
she's
game
feeling
lu udah
better now.
dibilang buaya kayaknya sih.
I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads.
Oke. Kita keluar. Gua ditelepon.
Huh? Call functionality works here? I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good, it went through. Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Oh,
Is this
ini Claire bukan?
Captain Claire?
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you, but it's a matter best discussed in person. Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be...
Technically speaking, but with the provincial army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much
Okay.
suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
Why me?
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it. But, sure, I guess. I'll head out right. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called... It's a quiet, upscale establishment. The perfect place for a private discussion.
A bar called F on the south side. Got it. I'll head there.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything, though, so there's no need to rush. You've got time. And, by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
Huh? Why?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Reinhardt
Okay.
Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
Kok?
It feels a bit cruel to keep only
Iya.
Elisa out of it.
Kok cuma Alisa doang nggak boleh tahu?
But it sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
Nah sebenarnya lu lebih, aduh, ya udah deh, entahlah. Kita keluar teman-teman. Ya kalau kata gua ya, lu lebih bagus ngasih tahu teman-teman lu dulu baru lu keluar. Tapi ya, biasalah Rin teman-teman. Sering bikin orang salah paham ya biasalah. Kita head out.
Huh. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. But if I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to... I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all.
Will you be stepping out?
Mati.
I couldn't even tell she...
There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eyes tells me all I
Ini
need
si
to know.
Aaron siapa sih? Ini si Aaron siapa sih teman-teman? Gua boleh tanya nggak sih? Gue boleh tanya nggak sih? Ini orang di mana-mana ada loh. Ini siapa sih?
Not to worry, Master Reen. Your secret.
Wait, what?
You have a date with a fetching young... I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back.
I assure you, I'm not that. I just got word that this acquaintance of mine, and they wanted to catch up a bit, so I was going to slip out and...
Very well then. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out
Ya,
all night.
nggak, gue nggak yakin.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that... Anyway,
Of course.
Nggak minta temenin siapa gitu kayak Rin. Rin, minta jangan sendiri gitu istilahnya. Minta temenin siapa gitu kayak bangke. Ini orang bikin salah paham kadang-kadang sama teman-temannya sendiri gitu. Makanya lu minta temenin siapa gitu kayak.
it's past 9 already. I guess it comes with the territory.
Oke. Ini ini di guide-nya lucu sih. Bentar.
What was that?
Ada Vie.
Whoops.
I thought so. Hey! Why are you running away?
Ada Vie.
I'm surprised you noticed me. I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay.
That totally sounds like... Sorry,
Whoa. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you...
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with it. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around.
After we've been walking around all day...
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like. I feel kind of uneasy.
Oh, right.
Nggak tahu dia kalau masalah itu.
Alright. I'll join you for a
Bukan
little
masalah
stroll.
Jagertik atau apa. Gue nggak tahu ya, itu emang kebiasaan Vie aja sih, gue yakin sih.
I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though.
That'll be fine. Okay.
Oke. Oke, berarti head downstairs to escalator and then on the northeast corner speak to Oulu.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Southeast. Southeast itu di sini sih. Coba sebentar. Ini kah? Coba tanya. Oh ini. Oke. Ada hidden side quest juga. Oke. Siap. Ini gue gak tahu loh teman-teman. Pas gue gameplay pertama ini gue gak tahu karena ini gue bener-bener gak ngeliat guide sama sekali pada saat gue pertama kali main, makanya gue gak tahu. Oke. Bukan. Oh ini ada ini quest kah? Oh iya dong, benar hidden quest. Oke. Bentar. Go back to upstairs and go to the area marked with tanda tanya. Oke.
Wow, this city's got a nice feel at night.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yang tanda tanya sih di situ ya. Oke. Kita coba ke sana, teman-teman. Examine the crate to finish the quest. Oh, ini bocil ya. Goblok. Goblok Vivi. Aduh, astaga. Benar sih. Thank you. Ini bukan kecil ya. Ini sangat berguna ini untuk saya. Oke. Oh iya, ngomongin Yumate, gue belum ngupgrade senjata loh di sekarang ini. Customize weapon dulu deh. Yang udah pasti gue sebentar. Gue beli senjata dulu. Bentar, gue udah beli senjata belum sih? Gue lupa. Customize weapon. Iya, gue belum beli senjata sih. Ya lo. Salah. Yang arms harusnya. Nah. Gua belum beli senjata di sini. Kita pakai, kita yang perlu aja lah ya. Kita beli ini, terus kita beli bownya Arisa, terus kita beli ini senjatanya si Pie. Kita beli senjata Cole. Oke, udah sih. Satu lagi siapa ya? Elliot kali ya? Enggak deh. Soalnya yang benar-benar gua pakai sih cuman 4 ini ya, jadi ya udah duanya nggak tahu deh. Kayaknya enggak sih. Ya udahlah. Kita buat ini. Kita kasih VA, terus kita buat ini. Oke. Oke. Kita naik ke atas, teman-teman. Kita masuk ke sini, teman-teman.
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Oke, kita masuk. Kita lihat. Emang anak sekolah boleh masuk bar? Kalau biasanya kan kalau di dunia nyata ya, anak-anak seumuran kayak Rin ini kan nggak boleh masuk bar, teman-teman. Jujur aja.
Alright, now to... Oh,
Selera beda nih.
I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, man.
I think I'll manage.
Goblok. Si VA goblok udah.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Don't worry about it. Oh,
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here, and that's not a problem.
not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as...
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter. What do you say we get a table?
Oke.
It's good to see you both. I think this may be the first time we've been able to have...
You may be right.
Iya sih. Kita gak pernah ada proper conversation sih dengan si Claire sih soalnya
I
berdua
was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you
berdua ini
too,
kan
actually.
selalu pengen ngobrol gitu, tapi ya
Oh?
You sure you don't want to go?
emang goblok ini kata-katanya gak bisa difilter emang.
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions, like about why, but there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the other. What exactly is it that you and Let's look at that standoff at the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the... But maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
Jadi Rin ini langsung straight dia nanyanya sebenarnya. Jadi sebenarnya si Rin itu bilang dia sebenarnya gue tuh punya banyak banget pertanyaan, kayak salah satunya kayak kenapa Miriam tiba-tiba ditransfer ke Tors gitu kan. Tapi yang gue pengen tanya, apa sih yang lu mau capai dengan Chancellor Osborn gitu di sini? Gitu. Tapi ya kata Claire ya intinya ya dari apa yang faction yang ini, factionnya Osborn itu ya intinya mereka pengen.
That may be the case.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts worse.
Intinya mereka ini pengen ngebuat apa istilahnya kayak ngebuat kayak Provincial Army ini kayak digas gitu istilahnya, ngerti gak sih teman-teman? Kayak istilahnya kayak diprovoke gitu loh. Kenapa gitu loh? Why gitu loh?
I can't deny that, but at the very least, the Chancellor, he hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others. I want you to at least...
Wait, so
Wow, she really said it. So the noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great houses. The three airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
Oke. Berarti kata Claire itu sebenarnya intinya itu kenapa mereka itu ngeprovoke si Provincial Army, karena Claire itu pengen ngebuktiin bahwasannya apakah benar Noble Faction itu adalah orang yang kong kali kong sama teroris itu, teman-teman. Dan ternyata si Claire ini mengkonfirmasi bahwasannya itu ternyata ada jejaknya, teman-teman, di mana kapal-kapal yang 3 kapal itu yang kita lihat di episode sebelumnya yang mereka naikin, itu trace itu dari mereka ada ke Ordis, teman-teman, yaitu tempatnya si hidup Kain tersebut gitu.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on those.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man. Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told him. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Claire, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Rutherford Company
kenapa?
involved?
Iya. Claire itu juga dia pengen Rain itu gak boleh ngasih tahu Alisa soalnya. Karena ini ada hubungannya dengan Rainford gitu. Kita lihat kenapa gitu.
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Reinford's first factory.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Reinford's major divisions, right?
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right
gua
now.
gak perlu tahu sih.
The two of you are aware that project management at Reinford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
Gua
And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work. How many projects does Mother have?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to, but suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Reinford.
iya, si Sharon pernah bilang gitu sih.
Lately, the direct
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something.
For years now, Reinford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances. Some to the nobles, with others supporting the reformist
I
faction.
see.
Are
Dibagi
you
gitu
serious?
projectnya. Jadi ada beberapa untuk Noble Faction, sisanya untuk yang reformist.
So even companies are
Makanya.
taking sides.
I'm sure Irina Reinford is aware of this to at least some extent as the company's chair, but the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation.
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the Noble
Iyalah, harusnya
Faction, I
gitu
assume.
lah. Kalau kita mikir secara make sense.
You assume correctly. And the provincial army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel.
Oh, iya. Gua paham sekarang.
I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line.
Berarti emang pembicaraan si Rin sama Sharon yang tadi temennya dia nanya masalah si Maya Alisa kenapa tiba-tiba sibuk gitu kan. Ya berarti memang benar masalah ini.
The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support
Ya dari
from
Noble
both
Faction sama
sides.
reformist juga.
Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right
Oh,
now.
udah.
Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here. Then do your best
Okay.
to stay out of it. Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best. Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police Branch Office.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Gila, nih orang punya ini ya di mana-mana ya.
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel too.
Iya.
For free even.
I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one.
So, you like the mature type, huh?
Masih ditanya.
She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible.
You can say that again. Oh,
Must be yours.
hello? Reen
Green? What are
Mati.
you doing?
Oh, it's just you.
Well, what do you mean it's just you?
Jelasin. Aduh.
Is it true some girl invited you out?
Whoa, hold on. A late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Reen. Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later, huh?
He'll do no such thing.
No, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least
Kan gue
consulting
udah
us.
bilang sebelumnya, kenapa nggak ngasih tahu dulu gitu loh ini tuh bener-bener ya bang.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the
Kan
best.
gue udah bilang sebelumnya. Kan gini ya teman, tadi kan gue udah sempet bilang gitu. Kenapa Rin itu nggak ngomong dulu sama teman-teman yang lain gitu?
Keep up
Ini
the good
malah
work.
langsung nyelonong keluar aja gitu. Keren emang nih orang. Lama-lama. Aduh ya astaga. Berarti nanti monster-monsternya gue bakal skip sih di sini. Karena gue udah lawan semua kan yang di perjalanan. Harusnya ya. Oh. Wah. Bakal ada konflik lagi nih.
The time has come. First hype, then crossbow. Now we'll show you the foe to witness our conviction.
As you wish.
We'll hit him so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize and give it all you've got!
Yeah!
Oke. Berarti bakal ada kejadian nanti, gue yakin. Tapi kayaknya gue bakal ngikutin saran dari teman gue sih kayaknya. Iya, kayaknya gue bakal ngikutin saran dari teman gue sih. Teman gue sih kemarin nyarankan teman-teman, kalau gue tuh buat video tuh gak usah lama-lama. Kayaknya sih kalian setuju nggak teman-teman? Coba bisa kalian yang nonton komen di bawah coba. Gue bakal akhir part ini sampai sini setelah ini. Tapi coba kalian komen di bawah teman-teman. Kalian setuju gak gue buat video ini kayak gue buat video Persona 4 dulu teman-teman. Jadi nggak lama banget gitu, kurang dari 1 jam udah gitu gue upload gitu. Soalnya rencananya gue tetap Persona aja yang gue upload kayak gitu. Trails gue bakal upload sejam lebih gitu. Tapi ya gue nggak tahu sih. Gimana kalau gue buat gitu aja ya? Kita coba aja lah ya. Untuk ini kali ini. Tapi kalau misalkan gue ngerasa kayak terlalu pendek, mungkin gue bakal 1 jaman lagi.
Must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day.
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you.
Yeah, I'll bet you. I cannot believe you after all those things you said to me last night.
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a storm forecast today.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Clear is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it is to go out on our own.
Makanya, untung ada VL loh, jujur aja.
I know.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to even dress down. I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the provincial.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out.
Oh! No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up.
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, and your eyes were glued to her right
Aduh,
after she
Vina
left the scene.
berkorek. Vina berkorek bener.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman. Well, you lucky son of I mean for Shane. We're here representing the Academy on a field study.
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a... And now that we know, we should be able to... What do you think, Elisa?
Tiba-tiba langsung ini goblok.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the provincial army has been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble factory.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years, but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovation. I never thought that'd lead to something like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions.
Oke. Jadi yang First Factory itu yang ngedukung Noble Faction, yang kedua itu yang reformis, yang ketiga itu yang netral, dan yang keempat itu memang punya sama si si Irina sendiri, teman-teman, kayak gitu. Karena di situ kan human control itu berarti kan intinya punya dia sendiri gitu, yang ngedukung dia gitu.
But the positions of each division's directors are clear. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
All right, we're gonna do it, and when we tie...
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under...
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway.
Oke. Nah, ini monster. Oke.
Yeah, I think we can handle it.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's division. Look alive, everyone.
Right. Roger.
Gotcha.
Oke. Kita udahi waktu kalian sampai sini, teman-teman. Ya gue juga nanti bakal ada urusan juga sebenarnya, jadi makanya gue udahin sampai sini. Tapi ya coba gue kali ini gue bakal ngikutin saran dari teman gue. Gue bakal buat video ini ke depannya kayak gue buat, karena ini juga record sih, benar sih kata teman gue. Gue juga ini record sih, bukan streaming sih. Jadi ya coba gue ikutin saran dari teman gue. Soalnya ya gue mikir kayak ini kan game RPG gitu istilahnya. Gue kan record jadi, dan ini kan tamatnya lama, jadi makanya gue record langsung sekali banyak gitu. Ya mungkin kali ini gue bakal ngikutin saran dari teman gue lah. Kita record kurang dari 1 jam aja gitu loh. Jadi kayak 50 menit, tapi gak sampai 30 menit juga, itu terlalu sebentar sih. Gua tamatnya kapan kalau 30 menit gitu loh. Tapi ya gua bakal record sampai 50 menit. Tapi ya kita sudahi sampai sini teman-teman waktu kali ini. Gua bukan streaming juga, jadi gua memang ada benarnya dia bilang kalau gua mending gua record sampai sini aja gitu. Oke teman-teman, sampai sini aja video kita kali ini teman-teman. Thanks buat teman gua yang udah nyaranin. Gua gak akan nyebut namanya, tapi ya gue yakin dia bakal ngerasa siapa teman-teman, dan dia bakal tahu kalau gue pernah nyebutin. Tapi ya gak apa-apa, gue bakal ikutin saran dia kali ini, dan kayaknya memang the best bagus kayak gitu aja sih. Karena gue juga record sih, oke? Oke teman-teman, sampai sini aja video kita kali ini. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa like video ini, jangan lupa subscribe, jangan lupa share teman-teman kalian jelas video ini. Oke, dan jangan lupa komen di bawah juga kalian lebih suka videonya dibuat 50 menit kayak gini atau kayak biasanya gitu. Kalian komen di bawah, oke? Sampai sini aja video kita kali ini. Dan itu aja, goodbye. Dadah.